I am a real American. About to go kill some more promotions. I am a real American. About to go kill some more promotions. The Hawkster brother and Eric Bischoff, the one-trick pony, Eric Bischoff. All he knows how to do is do invasion angles and NWO angles. That's it. That's all we're gonna get is another authority angle. Most likely Hogan is gonna be the authority figure. Most likely Hogan is gonna be the biggest star in this Real American Freestyle Wrestling promotion. Oh boy. And I just wonder, I only see this, if it does happen, I see this being Global Force Wrestling, never getting up. Definitely if he's spending his own money, which I doubt. I'm sure they got a third man to spend all their funds. So they can sit back and chill like they did with TNA. Eric Bischoff, a Hawkster brother. I just feel like this is going to go down as Global Force Wrestling. Never, it could go down also as creating, control your narrative. A lot of other wrestling promotions that failed that wrestlers tried to open up. And it's just, if it does, I only see this happen in maybe a year or two. Just an experiment that they tried. These guys can never leave the business alone, even though they are way out of fucking touch. Way out of touch. And I don't know what this is going to do. I don't know what this is going to achieve. I doubt any damn thing, because we see what happened to TNA. Hogan had a chance to actually make TNA a big promotion. He actually had a chance to do that. He thought it was a genius idea to completely change everything that made TNA what it was at the time. He thought it was a good idea to bring in guys that was past their primes in 2010 at that time. Who the fuck wanted to see the Nasty Boys in TNA? Val Venus in TNA. Who wanted to see these guys? Hall and Nash at that time. I don't think Hall, rest in peace, I don't think Hall at that time. But Nash and Pac and all that at that time. Why? Oh boy. So we see what he did to TNA. Put him on life support. WWE revived him years later. Because he killed TNA's complete momentum, everything about it. Went in there, destroyed it from the inside, got his money, left. This might be the same thing. Whoever's funding it, but really believing the hype man salesman in Hulk Hogan, he's the best self-hype man I ever seen. He's the best salesman of all times. It's not even close. He know how to sell you bullshit. Oh, yeah. He knows how to sell you some bullshit. So, without question, man, I don't see this being a successful business. Because Hogan's not a businessman, definitely when it comes to wrestling. He's a self-businessman. He knows how to put himself over. That's all he knows how to do. So don't be surprised if the biggest story is him being the authority figure, like he was at TNA. Him being a part of all the stories. The only thing he's not going to do is put the world title on himself, maybe. Oh, boy. And like I said, the one-trick pony, Eric Bischoff, we're going to have another invasion angle. We're going to have an authority angle. We're going to have an NWO. Are they going to be called the Real Americans? The Real Americans Nation or some shit? You know, we had Aces and Eights. We see how that went. Aces and Eights had potential, but we see how that went. You know, it's just, I don't trust these guys with a pen or a paper at all to write down wrestling. I don't trust them at all. Now, whoever's going to work for these guys, make your money. I ain't mad at you. Get your money. Dollar bill, y'all. Make your money. But, boy, I just see this being a colossal failure in no time. In no time. I don't see this being successful at all. I don't see it being successful, not one bit. And then I heard they said some things about they're going to be big. He really believes, and this is the same bullshit he was saying this with TNA. We're going to be the biggest promotion in the world, brother. You had a chance to make TNA a good. It wouldn't have been number one, but you had a chance to keep it at a number two. You had a chance to make it to give TNA a boom period. Because when Hogan was there, that was the most views it was getting. It was a boom period for TNA. But you had a chance to keep the momentum going. I give them guts. At least y'all had the guts to actually go against them Monday Night Wars at the time. Bad idea, but I give them guts for trying. You had the chance. You had the talent. You just didn't see the vision. You just didn't know. I had no idea what the fuck you're doing. So I don't know why or how he think he know what he doing now. You niggas like 70 years old. Y'all way out of touch. Now, if Hogan is just going to be the shareholder, so is Eric Bischoff, and y'all got writers, y'all don't try to do the Tony Khan, try to do everything yourself, because you know damn well the way y'all vision things is just shitty. It's still stuck in the 90s and 80s, which some of those things isn't bad if you use them right. But you got to get with the times, and I highly doubt they're going to get with the times today. Highly doubt it. But it's funny though, man. Like I said, Hulk Hogan is the greatest self-hype man of all time. He's the greatest self-businessman. Now, like I said though, if Hogan and them are just shareholders and they're hiring writers to actually run the show, writing it a certain way that's with the times, of course you're going to still have Hulk Hogan and Eric Bischoff say so on things. Who knows how this might work out, right? Now I'm going to say this. There's one positive. More wrestling promotions, the better. There's more competition. So that's the beauty of that. More competition, the better. If we got more shit going, that's more jobs. That's more investments. That's more interest in professional wrestling. So that's the only positive if this thing really kicks off, get off his feet and really do something. That's the only positive I can say about this. But there's not one thing I can think of good coming out of this under Hulk Hogan, brother. Hulk Hogan. I don't see it. I just don't see it. And I am always open to being wrong. If I'm wrong, you'll hear me making a video, yo, Hogan was right. Hawk still rules. Y'all remember that TV show? Hawk still rules, brother. I would be the first one to say it, but come on, dude. Come on, man. This is just another scheme by Eric Bischoff and Hulk Hogan. They knew exactly what they was doing. They went over TNA. They was like, all these marks over here, we could easily get a bag out of them. So this is the same thing. Whoever they got a third man funding this shit, if they do, I highly doubt they're funding all the shit themselves. It's not. That shit is expensive. And I highly fucking doubt they're funding all this shit out of their own pockets. I highly doubt that. Highly doubt that. They're going to probably find a Mark sucker, just like the Elite found Tony Khan, to fund all this shit. If they do, oh well, it is what it is. But I definitely feel like this is a colossal failure waiting to happen. And the fact that he think they're going to be big is going to be able to compete or big as WWE or UFC. Oh, jeez. Hogan still believes ripping off his shirt is going to draw money. Hogan still believes the leg drop is the most over move of all time. Argument it probably is. But he still believes his act is... Hulkamania is still running wild to him. Like, it's still the biggest thing right now. He really believes that still. For him to even believe that he's going to compete with WWE or UFC is insanity to me. But the man is senile, 72 years old? Hope he sees 100 or something. Why not? I don't wish death on the man or no goofy shit because he fucked TNA over. It's not that deep. He didn't fuck my company over, so why do I care? But he just doesn't know what he's doing. from what we seen years ago, decades ago. So I don't know how he thinks he know what he doing now. But he sure know what to do to get those salesmen to sign that contract and fall for his bullshit. So shouts out to Hogan for that one. And Eric Bischoff, the one-trick pony. We'll just have to see how this goes. What do y'all think of the I am a real American freestyle wrestling? Because like I said, I think it's UFC and all this other shit. I don't know why people think mixing those two is going to work. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see how it goes. If I get any more updates, I guess I'll make another video. I don't know, but what do y'all think of this? Y'all gonna tune in? I'm gonna try to tune in for sure. I ain't gonna lie and say I'm not interested. I'm definitely interested to see how this, if this really happens, I'm interested to see how this goes. But like, share, subscribe, dislike, all of the good shit. We are out.